Hello, everybody. My name is, call me Blabberman. That's right. I do a show over in Spreaker Radio, Internet Radio, Blabberman, Blabber Talk Radio, because it's the best way to describe. You can see if you use the word Blabberman, you can feel free to talk about anything you want, whenever you want. There's no real order to my show. Just what comes on the mind comes out of the mouth. Here I am. I'm over in Nikolaev, Ukraine. Nikolaev, that's right. There's no war going on over here. No one's invading nothing. It's safe as a bug in a rug. I've been here, like I said, 2 months. Third time over here. I was here last year. Spent 2.5 months last year. Year before that, 2 weeks. Yeah, find a woman. That's right. I want a Ukrainian woman, and I found uh, and I found one now. I finally found a woman here. So this month, been doing a lot of stuff with her lately. She didn't speak any English. I speak no Russian, but I'm going to change that. I'm returning back to Alabama. I live in Bama country. I love Bama country. I love Bama rock, Bama barbecue. Matter of fact, it's going to be my profession. I'm learning how to, learn how to smoke. Uh, but first thing, I do. I'm into women over here. I like their style. These people here, very nice people over here. Don't believe what you see on TV. Well, it's Ukraine, not Russia, but still. You know, these people. I just love these people over here. They are real. I mean, they don't bitch over here. They don't complain about anything over here. It's so cool. They don't complain. I mean, it is harsher life over here. It really is, but they don't complain. I come back to America, and I hate to say it, I don't feel as like anybody in America anymore after being here. These people go through way worse, and they don't complain. They just push. They push on. And one thing I like about here is they do things that we used to do in America. They still go on picnics here. The family picnics. They still do that. See, in America, we've gone to it where, oh, that's not cool. Going on a picnic, that's gay. That's not cool. But here, they're so more open than we are, you know? And it's like they don't look at anything as gay over here. They'll try anything here. They give anything a try, you know. And it kind of woke me up here. This woman I'm with now, she's changed my life. She's killed the meanness in me. And these Ukraine women are good. They are. They're good women. If you come over here, there's so many of them here. I mean, they are gorgeous here. There's so many. They're so nice. They're so real. I think, you hear about these guys that get taken advantage of on these sites. I think most of them deserve it. And, it is true. If you want to play, you're going to pay here. If you come over here, these women are going to test you. And don't lie to them because they'll find out if you lie to them and they hate that shit. They hate when you lie to them. When you come over, pretend you be someone you're not. They hate that here. And be a man when you come to Ukraine. That's the thing I can stress, okay? Like, you have these, the site I use is Romance Compass. I love this site. I'm gonna say it, Romance Compass. I'm giving them a plug. They offer video chat. I've seen a lot of bad write-ups about them, and it works for me. You can see I'm not that good looking. I'm no Donald Trump. I'm not a billionaire. What I like about Romance Compass, they offer a video chat, and yes, you have to pay to use it, but you have to pay to use all the dating sites. If I'm going to pay to use any dating sites, it's going to be Romance Compass because you can video chat with these women, and it's so easy to do. Like a lot of these sites have video chat, but it's so complicated. Romance Compass is like easy. It's so easy. It's so easy to use, and it works. I'm 2 for 2 right now. And now I don't have to. I don't. Have to. I found my woman finally, thanks to Romance Compass. I've tried a foreign affair, and I've tried other like online Ukraine dating. The problem with those, you can't video chat with the women. And you don't know if you're writing to some guy or some guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember the one woman I met on Romance Compass. I met her first on a different dating site, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I met her, but didn't have video chat. They just had we wrote back and forth. And I didn't trust her. I didn't trust her. I even told her, I go, I don't trust, I didn't trust her. I didn't think she was real. Well, I met the same woman on Romance Compass. They had video chat. So I said, I'm going to give her a try again. Just, see if she is real. I video chatted with her. It was really her. And we met. I didn't meet her. I agreed to come over. I was going to come to Ukraine. See, this is another thing, too. The group thing, the trouble I have with this group thing, come in a group, like a foreign fair, they have groups of guys come over. You should come over as your own man. Come over here as your own man. Because the problem when you go with the group, guys start giving other guys advice. Okay, and here's what it is. They're not you, you're not them. What works for them isn't going to work for you. Okay? And I like, and another thing is, I like the pressure of like, I don't want to be on someone else's time. When I come over here, I want to be in my own time. I want to be able to go my own pace. The problem when you go with these tours, you have to go their pace. You have to, you have to get on the bus when they're ready to leave. I don't want to do that. I come over here, like, I stay, I stay here. I stayed here 2 months this time, 2.5 months last time. I'm gonna stay 3 months next time, and I like coming over on my own, being my own man, finding my, and you, it's like you know Ukraine better when you do it that I just jumped on a plane, came over by myself, took a chance. See, it's like taking a chance. You come over, you take a chance. It's like an adventure then, when everything's pre-planned and you know exactly what's going to happen. That's no fun. And but so I preferred, I just that's see, Romance Compass is more of a correspondence site. It's not a dating site. It's just to correspond. And then you take your chances. Be a man. You take your chances. You roll the dice. You come over and just see what happens. Be an adventurer. And but I met the first woman. She was gorgeous. She was 5'11", ex-model. She's an electrical engineer now. And yeah, I don't know. She was okay. But I got another one I met where now it's getting good now. She speaks. The other one spoke better English, and she was closer to my age. This other one, you know. But I'm just saying, it's true. I mean, if you give it a try, you come over here, you be a man. And these women don't like the kind of guys that still play with Star Wars toys or, they're into men here. They're more into mature men who really don't play with the toys so much anymore. They don't watch the cartoons anymore. The Star Wars guys. They're not into that over here, you know. They want men who want to do stuff in real life. They're not into watchers. I always say this: there's three different kinds of people in this world: players, creators, and watchers. And everybody's got a different order. I'm a creator first, player second, watcher nevermore. I don't want to watch anymore. I want to do. I want to create, and that's what most of these women over here. They like the men who want to play and they want to create. They don't like the fan based type of person over here where you just want to sit in the seat and watch everybody else have the fun and make the money. They're not like that over here. The women. They're into guys who want to really live. So I mean that's my take on it. So what else? Anyway, so yeah, I this the bad things about over here are the countryside's pretty worn out. The cities are, they are dilapidated. They really are in bad shape. Um, you know, but the people, just you can learn a lot from these people just by coming over here and learning what American, what just people need to be more like these people. They're tough here. They're nice here. There's some bad ones too, like everywhere else. They don't drink as much as you think they do. They're not. I think we're actually in America worse alcoholics than they are here. Like when I go places, I'm the only one I ever see really drinking. I go to a park down here, and every time I go, I'm the only one drinking. All these other everybody else drinking water. They like drink to celebrate things. When they, I guess what it is when they drink here, and when they work, they work. It's just these people focus on what they do. They don't like blend things so well. They like when they do something, they go that one direction. They go balls out. So they're gonna party, they're gonna party. They're gonna work, they're gonna work. That's the way they are over here. They just one track mind. And that's what I'm getting over here. Like when they're like when they do something, they do it here. Which is a good and a bad thing. They're very aggressive people here. They're as they come over here, they just have a harsh kind of. They're not trying to be harsh. It's just that's the way it comes out with the way they talk. It sounds like but it's just the way they talk. They're not really mad at you. It's just they do. I mean, I admit it. When they talk to you, they sound like but they're not. It's just the way I guess their language comes out. But they're very nice people here. I have no problem over here. They're very helpful people over here. Like I said, I've met like maybe two bad guys, two assholes here the whole time I've been here. Everybody else has been cool, very helpful, you know. So yeah, Nikolai Ukraine again. I'm here. I've been to Kirsten so far. It was cool. Me and my woman went to Kirsten. They have actually a go. It's so cool here because they had a. We used to have these in America in our malls. They have like a go kart track in the mall. It's a serious go kart track, and these go karts went like 50 miles an hour. We're talking like not kiddie go karts. And so they have so me and my woman had a race on the go karts, and they had a petting zoo in this mall, And it was like an American mall. I mean, it was just like being in America. You got this ball. It was like you can tell, and but they had this B&B Best Burger place, and they had a go kart track, and it was fun, man. So there's some cool things over here. Odessa's nice. My woman wants to go to Lviv. I'm coming back to America soon. But she wants to take a trip to Lviv. I want to go to Lviv too because I've heard the two nicest cities in Ukraine are Odessa and Lviv. I heard those are like the most like artistic, whatever. But I've been to Odessa. Odessa's real nice. But I don't know if I'm gonna go to Lviv this trip because it looks like it's gonna rain every day. I'm trying to tell my woman that I'm coming back here again, probably July, August, and we'll go then when it's warmer, it's summer. So I'm trying to talk her out of going. Because I'm coming back to America, next month, May, and she's trying to tell me, she wants to go to Lviv. I'm trying to tell her that there's just not a nice good time to go there. It looks like I looked at the weather's gonna rain every day in May, the first week of May. I'm like, it's just, let's wait. I'll come back. We'll go when it's warm. You know, so I'm gonna try to talk her into postpone it until August because she's kind of antsy. She wants to just I guess she was sheltered when she was a child and her parents didn't let her do much. So now she wants to like do everything. She just can't. Has like no patience. But she's been opening my eyes to a lot of things. Like I've never smoked a water pipe. She took me to do that. She does this what is that the dance you do with the straps like this, and she's trying to teach me how to do that. She's taken schools to do that. I guess you do the dancing with the I don't know what it is like the streamers whatever. So she's trying to teach me how to do that, which is cool. I mean, I'm like, I would be thinking, oh, that's gay, but you know what? She's opening my mind, because this stuff is what leads to martial artists, and this, what I'm saying. It's like it really is a manly thing if you think about it, because the ninja thing, you learn how to use those ninjas, whatever the hell they are, and that's what and it starts off with you start off with like streamers because you don't want to kill yourself if you don't know how to do it yet, and you work up to the blades, and the fire. So you think about it, and you're like, well, the way they put it is, you know, it's kind of manly. It's just so. Anyway, I didn't know it was this easy to put stuff on videos up on YouTube. Otherwise, I would have been doing it a long time ago. But anyway, I think I'm gonna change my channel, my animation. I did that animation a long time ago. It was just I had some cheap right thing. But so I guess I'll be doing more of these since I see how easy it is. I'm not very good with technology. I'm afraid. I admit I'm afraid of technology. I'm kind of afraid. I'm a caveman. So the one thing that bugs me about technology is it seems a lot of times they'll take the same thing and change it in a different way and call it new. Like they'll take a screen, they'll rearrange a screen, change the names of some things, and then they call it new. I've noticed they do that a lot with technology. They like these programmers have nothing better to do and they keep messing with every single thing. I just hate that. I always explain it this way. I hate learning the same thing in a different way, and that's what it seems like you do with a lot of this, the new software and the new programs that comes out. It seems you have to do that. And then like I'll have my computer set up the way I want it, and everything works fine. And all of a sudden they want to, these they recommend start changing everything. Then I gotta relearn everything. It's not that's not fun to me. Some people like relearning the same thing. I don't. I want to do real life stuff. So I'm not into technology anymore. I'm just not. I'm good with acting my age. I'm 48 years old, so I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So, anyway, so I guess that'll about do it for this my first video in a long time. And if I offended anybody, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it anymore. My woman has changed me. I'm not an evil. She got the evil man. This Ukrainian woman, they'll get the evil out of you, man. She cleansed me. She cleansed me, man. I'm not a hateful bitch anymore. So anyway, yeah, I'm right now living in Florida, but I'm gonna move to Alabama. I just don't like Florida anymore. It's not what it used to be. I've been in Florida off and on since '88, and I just don't like what it's become. It's Central Florida basically, because Central Florida was about a place you visited, a place you went, and then you went home. You didn't stay there, And it's what made it unique. It's what made it different. Now being in Orlando is like being in like Ohio or Michigan or whatever. It has a couple, but it's getting to be where it's just like, I mean, it's not a vacation spot anymore because you go to vacation to relax, and unfortunately, there's more people in Orlando now than anywhere else, and I don't know. I just don't like it there anymore. So I'm moving to Alabama. I like actually living in the country now. I was born and raised in the suburbs, and I don't like the suburbs anymore. I'm tired of the suburbs. So I'm into the small town rural area. Like when I leave Orlando, I probably won't come any farther south than like Gainesville, Florida anymore. I'll stay up in North Florida. I'll stay in the Panhandle. I like the Panhandle, and particularly the Big Bend area. I just like the less people, the more of everything there is for me. That's the way I look. The less people, less government, less cops, the more freedom. Anyway, that'll about do for this. I guess you call it a flog, or I'm gonna call it a flog. I'm not looking too good right now. I know I just woke up. I'm gonna call this a flog. My daily flogging. All right, that'll about do it for this. For Blabberman, just call me Blabberman. Blabberman blabbering out.